Chair, fellow speakers, guests. Why every team needs a lessons learned mindset. Have you ever noticed that in most teams the phrase lessons learned usually appears after something's gone wrong? It's like the fire alarm of project management. Nobody touches it until the smoke's already pouring out of the door. But what if lessons learned was something we didn't do at the end of the project? What if it was something that we did every day? I work in engineering projects, installations, servicing, decommissioning, the kind of work that you would think runs like clockwork, but occasionally runs like a clock that's been dropped down a flight of stairs. One project in particular taught me the true meaning of lessons learned. We had a tight deadline. It was a complex HVAC, so heating, ventilation and air conditioning project. So we had a tight deadline. The project team was confident, a little too confident, because about 2 weeks into the job, we discovered that there was asbestos boarding above the suspended ceilings, like these suspended ceilings here. And yeah, chaos ensued. Cue the scramble, cue the stress, cue the client asking, how did this happen? And the truth was simple. We were so focused on getting the job done that we forgot to get an extensive refurbishment and demolition survey done, which you should get done before you do any refurbishment works. The client's asbestos management survey didn't cover these areas, so yeah, we messed up. After the dust settled, not the asbestos dust, we held a proper lessons learned meeting, not the kind where everyone sits politely and just nods, the kind where people actually talk. People were honest and open, without fear. And something surprising happened. Instead of blame, we found patterns. Instead of embarrassment, we found insight. Instead of frustration, we found improvement. That's when it hit me. A lessons learned mindset isn't about looking back, it's about looking forward with clearer vision. So 3 reasons every team needs this mindset. 1, it turns mistakes into momentum. Mistakes are inevitable. What matters is whether they become anchors or engines. Teams that embrace lessons learned don't hide errors. They harvest them. They turn "we messed up" into "we'll never mess up like that again." It's not about perfection, it's about progression. 2, it builds psychological safety. When people know they won't be punished for speaking up, they start telling the truth, the whole truth, not the polished version. And when teams grow, that's when teams grow. That's when innovation appears. That's when someone says, actually, I think there might be a better way. A lessons learned mindset creates a culture where honesty isn't risky, it's expected. 3, it creates continuous improvement, not occasional improvement. Too many teams treat improvement like a New Year's resolution. One last. Basically, like a New Year's resolution, so everyone sticks to them for a couple of weeks and then it gets forgotten about. So why does every team need a lessons learned mindset? Because it transforms mistakes into mastery. It turns fears into confidence. It turns a group of individuals into a team that evolves constantly, intentionally and proudly. The best teams aren't the ones that never get things wrong, they're the ones that refuse to waste a single mistake. Fellow speakers and guests, if there's one lesson worth learning and relearning, it's this: a team that learns is a team that lasts.